Hi everybody, welcome to Weekend Filler. My name is Jen, this here is Sadie, and you are at the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. It's really nice to look at animals online, but I say the best way to meet your new furry friend is to come to the shelter physically. And when you're walking up and down the kennels or looking at the cat cages, try really hard not to judge the animal by what you see, because a lot of animals have what's called a barrier issue, and that gait. And imagine what it would be like if you had somebody staring down at you. You know, you might get a little freaked out, right? So we, especially in the dog world, we have a lot of dogs that we say, ask to meet them outside in a yard, and you will see their true personality, because that dog in the kennel might be jumping up at you, might be trying to get your attention. You might think, oh, that dog's so scary, but you take it outside, this is who you're gonna meet. Something else when you're thinking about adopting, ask to meet an older dog, a senior cat. The seniors are very overlooked. Ask to meet, now this is a true thing, there's a thing called black dog syndrome. The black dogs in our shelter tend to take at least 25% longer to get adopted. Ask to meet them again outside in a yard. Take the time to meet the animal who's been there longest, and talk. You want to talk to the staff. You want to really get to know the dog's personality, because again, what you see in the kennel might not work for you, but once you get that dog outside, you're going to see their true personality come through and see if that's the true fit for you. We know our dogs, and what we're doing is we're trying to find the best fit for the animal. So while that animal might not be the best fit for your home, that doesn't mean that there isn't another animal that would be a good fit. So try and keep an open mind, meet a lot of animals, do your due diligence about breeds, which is really important, because there are certain breeds like a border collie. Again, a border collie needs lots of stimulation, needs to play ball all day long, needs to run. If you don't have a fenced yard and you're not active, a border collie is not the dog for you. So do your due diligence, ask a lot of questions, and ask to meet the animal outside of their kennel. So once you get your new furry friend home, we like to tell people, give them time to decompress. You have to remember, they've been living in jail, if you will. They're not used to having free reign, so we always recommend perhaps limiting or restricting. Don't give them the whole house as soon as they get home. Don't let them get on your bed as soon as you get home. Limit their space, and as they get more comfortable, you give them a little more room, With the dogs, especially if there's another dog in the home, we say keep the leash on both of them, because just because the dog meet went great in the shelter doesn't mean that the incumbent dog isn't going to get mad when the new dog goes to grab for his toys. So this way, if there's any kind of tussle, you can easily break them up. And to that point too, you want to limit the amount of those high value items that they could both get to, because that could cause a little skirmish if they start fighting over things like that. In terms of dogs, if you have another dog, best thing to do when you get home is go for a walk with them. Walk around the backyard together with both animals and enter the house together. You never want to just bring your new animal in with the other one there. It's almost like they're invading their space. So there's lots of little things you can do when there's cats in the home. You always want to make sure your cats, if you're bringing a dog in, that they have an escape route in case the dog goes after them. Maybe you have a baby gate that you just raise up a couple inches off the floor so they can scoot under it, things like that. When you're bringing cats into a home with another cat, you don't just open the door and let them go. You keep them separated for a little while, and then for a little while you open the door with a baby gate so they get used to each other and their sense, and you integrate them into each other's lives. Because I think one of the worst things you can do is just open the door and think everything's going to be fine, because then you're just setting them up for failure, and nobody wants to see that. To learn more about how you can help your community animal shelter, visit our website, vaonj.org. We are the Voorhees Animal Orphanage.
I'm okay. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay too.